friends, welcome once again to Daphne's Kitchen. I hope you're doing well and keeping safe. Today, as you all know what Daphne's Kitchen is good about, another beautiful, simple and delicious recipe here for you. You can eat it as a snack. You can have it as your breakfast with a cup of a lovely milky cup of tea, your black coffee or coffee with milk, your cappuccino, your juice, anything you will prefer with. You know what? Just stick by. Let's get this together. So today, our recipe is simply orange and cardamom cake. So I have here 1 tablespoon of orange zest. I'm going to show you what the orange zest is. It's just we have it as the orange. It has an orange color, and then you just grate the outer. When you see the whitish part of the orange, please stop because that portion is bitter. So you wash and dry your orange nicely, and then you grate it. All right, so that's how come I got my zest at the bottom, and then I had squeezed the orange juice as well for flavor. So 2 tablespoons of orange juice and then 1 tablespoon of orange zest. I've got here 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I have Himalayan salt. I have here my 1 tablespoon of white sugar, 1 tablespoon of my vanilla sugar, and then 2 tablespoons of my brown sugar. You can use any sugar of your choice. I've got here my 2 eggs, and I have here my baking powder, and then I have here 1 cup all-purpose flour. I'll add my, Daphne's Kitchen is about healthy stuff. I have my organic baker's blend spelt flour. I'll measure another cup. I have 200 millimeters of whole milk. You can use any milk of your choice, and this is how the cardamom looks. It's very fragrant. This is a green cardamom. We have the black one, and I have the powder version of it. Let's go straight to the point and get this sorted. In my mixing bowl, I have 4 tablespoonfuls of butter. So that's unsalted butter. And I've got here my hand whisk machine. I'm going to add the sugar, the brown sugar, the vanilla sugar, white sugar. So we are going to whisk this until it's soft and fluffy and pale yellow. Let's guess. So we've been beating this for 5 to 6 minutes, and we are going to add our 2 eggs gradually. So that's our first egg, and in baking, the secret is remember to break your egg into a separate bowl. Make sure the egg is not spoiled before you add it to your butter. So that's clean. Add my 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then I'm still going to beat this to make it fluffy. So we've beaten our first egg. Let's add our second egg. So our second egg is clean. We can add that and beat that as well. So we beat this for 2 minutes, and now we are going to add our 2 tablespoonfuls of orange juice, and then 1 tablespoonful of orange zest to it. It smells really good, and I know it's going to taste really good. So here we have 1 cup of all-purpose flour, or 250 ml of flour. I'll add that. Then the second cup, 1 cup of spelt flour. I'm going to add that, and then I'll add a teaspoon of baking powder, 500 ml of baking powder, and then I'm going to mix it a bit first because I don't want the flour getting everywhere. And then you add your milk gradually. But at least before I forget, the cardamom, half a teaspoon of cardamom powder. I'm going to add that. And then I don't want it too overpowering, so I'm just going to use half a teaspoon. And I will do honey, syrup, maple syrup, cardamom glaze. Yes, I've got a sweet tooth. Yes, so that's why I didn't put too much sugar in the cake. So we are going to add our milk gradually. So our batter is done. The smell, that's the consistency we want. I'm going to bake this in my skillet, cast iron skillet. So I've got my cast iron skillet warming up on the stove, and then I'm going to add a teaspoon of butter for it to melt. I'll glaze my pan and then I'll pour in my mixture. So I'm just going to glaze my pan, and then at this point I'm going to put off the stove, and then I'll pour in my butter. So with this, I'm going to pop into the oven for half an hour at gas mark 4, or 20 minutes when I check it's done. Family, our baby is here, just from the oven. And the smell, so divine. I'm going to allow this to cool down, and I'll make my topping. That is my cream, cardamom and honey cream topping, and then I would spread it on the surface, garnish it with a bit of crushed cardamom. So family, the moment of truth this year is time to taste. I have my herbal tea brewing here. I have my 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, 2 tablespoonfuls of honey, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder, all mixed together. And I'm going to do that glaze. So that's it. Family, try and make this recipe, share it with your friends. Very healthy. When you make your food at home, you know what went into it, and afterwards the love you feel for an accomplished meal is way beyond this world. So I'll leave you here, and remember, what God cannot do does not exist. And in everything, put God first, and you'll be triumphant, and you'll be successful, and everything you touch shall turn into gold. I'll leave you. God bless you, and I'll come your way with simple, straightforward recipes. And watch out, summer is round the corner. I'm going to prepare my bring a product out, which is my spice rub for your kebabs, for your chicken, for your turkey, for whatever it is. Stay tuned and keep supporting. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified when I upload a video, and share this video. Keep sharing. If you think you can share the recipe, do it. Share with your family and enjoy it together. Be safe. God be with you, and God bless you all. Bye bye.